Hello, everyone. How you doing? Welcome into our space. I am Divine Celion. How are you doing? Let me back this up. This too close. Okay, here we go. How you doing, y'all? You doing well? I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry. I'm tired a little bit today, and I wanted to share something with you. Part of the reason why I started this journey was I got tired of being afraid of my own success. In other words, I knew what I could become and how great I could be. But I got afraid of being that. And now take a step back for a moment. Okay. Yes, one of those people talk down to you and all that kind of stuff. Had all that. Had encouragement too, right? But I want you to really think about that for a moment. Think about why we sit in spaces that we know are not good for us. The people are not good for us. And it's a little bit piggybacking off of yesterday, but it's more so we stay there because we're comfortable in the non-movement. I want you to understand what I'm saying, okay? We get comfortable in not moving where we start complaining, and then that complaining becomes a staple in our life. That's not supposed to happen, right? The way it's supposed to work is stuff happens, we heal it, we move on, and we get over. Okay? So I was thinking about this because my son and I and his girlfriend went out for dinner. And it's funny because he asks about all his siblings. And I was thinking as a mom, this is what I need to do. This is what I still need to do. This is what I still need to do, right? Instead of just kind of being in the moment and listening. And then he asked me, Mom, are you happy? And I said, no, right? I said, don't get me wrong. Children, you make me happy. I love seeing you progress. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just stepping back and letting you do it, right? There was that. Then there's the next part, which was I haven't achieved my goals yet. Now, I should have waited to answer that. But to me, it was an authentic answer, right? But then I've been thinking about something. We've also been sitting in the space of our inner peace and not wanting that moved and not wanting anything messing with that. And I said, well, isn't that happiness though? Having our inner peace? And I was like, yeah, that's a part of happiness. It is. But then I had to sit up and I had to think about still afraid of success. Now, am I afraid of success now? No, I'm allowing now. I'm allowing to come to me, and I'm allowing whoever I need to help come to me. Well, before I didn't do that. I didn't realize that was on me. And then I was thinking today, right? Think about the success part. And my team and I went to a job fair. And I was laughing because I was helping people that were not my clients. But they would hear me speak to other people and they're like, I need that person. I need to talk to that person. One of them has special needs. She was autistic. I could tell. I'm a special needs teacher. I could tell. And I'm neurodivergent, so I could tell. And she thanked me for being a safe space. And that just warmed my heart so much. Another young man, I kind of got on how he was dressed because, these young folks, we got to teach these Gen Zs. Okay, I understand. These young folks they'll have a tie and a white shirt and slacks. And we've taught them that that's okay. That's actually not okay for job placement. And because they wear the shirt out and it's supposed to be tucked in with a nice blazer. I told them, I said, you go to Ross and you get you an inexpensive suit that you use just for interviewing and that you have. that you could keep. And he tightened himself up. He closed his jacket. He looked very professional. He was there, and he thanked me when he left. Another young lady came, and I was like, get in an Uber, helping him on his employment. I'm like, this is my point. Success is not always in the way we think it is and what it looks like. It's not always the way we perceive it to be. It is in the way, though, that love perceives it to be for you. We just say success. We don't determine what it looks like. And we, in our mind, think it looks a particular way. But what if Spirit has something way bigger than what we even planned? Which usually it does. Right? And so, one, that's how I knew this cycle was gone. I was seen. So I knew. But two, something asked me, is this not success? Is this not what I sent you for and sent you to do? Is that not success? Well, I mean, I'm getting there. Did you reach anyone today? Well, yeah, I did. I reached someone today. That's success. And I thought about it. I'm like, but that's not how I want my success to look. Why you want it to look the way everyone else deems how it's supposed to look? I was like, did you have to slap me like that? Like, for real? It'll do it. So, won't it? So, it was showing me tiny droplets of what success feels like for people in the moment and what I could bring them. Just a little sliver. And I'm asking myself, is that not success? Yeah. Success doesn't have to look like fame. It doesn't have to look like everyone knowing you. It doesn't have to look like all the money in the world. Success is supposed to look like your path, what you're meant to do, and getting more of what you're meant to do, who you're meant to be, where you're meant to be. People around you that you're meant to know and help will find you when you're ready for them to find you. That's success. Getting that person and talking that person off a proverbial ledge, that's success. Being being there for someone in a moment that you may not even know, but they needed you and you were there. That's success. Do you understand? The small wins add up to big ones. The small wins help you know how to even win in the first place, to recognize the big wins. You are winning, and you don't even know you're winning. You letting go, you're winning. You giving yourself a chance, you're winning. You giving yourself grace to be, you're winning. You are successful. You are a survivor of trauma, and you had to learn how to love yourself, and you're learning how to love yourself. That's success. That is your path to success, the ultimate success, the love of you, that translate to the love of everyone else. So you would know how. That translates to the compassion of everyone else. That translates to making our world better. So my loves, yes, success may not look like what you want it to look like. But those small wins, that's success. That's success you can't pay for. And you both won. Who you helped and who received it, you both won. I want you to pay attention to how that feeds your spirit. You may not see it now, but you will. You are a success story. In the making, already there, but you're writing your story. Give yourself grace to write your story and be that great. And don't be afraid who sees it. Let yourself be that freaking great, because you're a success. All right, my